Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Round Table Talk. This is your boy C Money, and in today's show topic, we're talking about Michael Sims and gay football. Um, I want to ask a question to everybody. I'm going to talk about what we're talking about. We're talking about Michael Sims and gay football and the controversy around it and how people are, looking at it differently and stuff like that. I want to ask the question: do y'all, the people of the that watches my shows, do you think that it is right for a gay person in the NFL to come out, or do you think it's wrong? I want to know what you think. You can email me volunteer00@yahoo.com. You can comment on the bottom of this bottom at the bottom in the comment section of this show. Just let me know, what do you think about this, because I feel that Michael Sims is not wrong. Like I was saying before we went on the break, that before his career, I mean, before, like, it's better for a person to come out before they start their career, because a lot of people, when your career goes, when you come out in the middle of your career, it kind of makes your career go down. Cause see, now really, that really homosexuality in the entertainment, sports entertainment and industries, like in the entertainment industries, it kind of is now more accepted, because look at Neil Patrick Harris and look at Elton John, But in the black communities, with Frank Ocean, he was gay, but from what was said, he likes men and women, so he talks about both. So it's like they accept him, but I don't think he's fully accepted in the world of people, because a lot of people look at it. He's a homosexual black man, and stuff like that. So I believe that it is now coming around the surface, but it's just a lot of things that people wouldn't expect. They wouldn't expect, a basketball player to come out and be gay. They wouldn't expect a football player like Michael Sims, like he said, come out to be gay, or Sims, I should say, come out to be gay. Because a lot of people wouldn't expect that. They wouldn't expect, what I'm saying? Because, like, say, for instance, they wouldn't expect a president to come out to be gay, because they always expect that the president had a wife and stuff like that. But you don't know what goes on in people's, saying, past lives, number one. And number two, you don't know what goes on in their personal life. Because a lot of these people, I'm quite sure in the music industry, there's a lot of hip hop artists and R&B artists that are homosexual, that are either gay, bisexual, curious, or have did it at one point in their life. It won't come to the surface, because their credibility of their credibility will be shot. You know, you will never see that a lot of these superstars come out and say, "Oh, I mess with a man," because that's just like saying, if I'm a rapper and I would come out and I did a couple of albums and everybody loves me, then I come out and say, "Oh, I messed around with a man." A lot of these people will be like, "Oh, he's gay," because automatically they automatically assume you mess around with one person of the same sex. You're just clarified as a gay person. You're not clarified as a gay person. You're just clarified as either a curious man or bisexual man, or you just wanted to. A curious man is somebody who's curious about the whole sexuality, and they do it, and they feel their curiosity. A bisexual man is a person that do both things, but at different times, and stuff like that. But a lot of people, as soon as you do that, oh, you're gay, and stuff like that. But you got to look at the aspects of life. Just like Michael Sims, he came out and classified himself as a homosexual male, and it made him look even better now than if he would have did it in his later career as an NFL football player. Because if you would have came out as an NFL football player later on, so let's say you play for the Broncos or something, you come out and say, "Oh, I'm gay." A lot of people, ticket sales may go down. A lot of people may stop coming to the games. A lot of people may torment him and comment like, you person. They may torture him, and they may, do stuff to him, and then it will make his self look bad, because you coming out in the middle of your career. But if you was to come out like Michael Sims did at the beginning of your career, They have either two choices: accept you, put you in the NFL, or don't accept you and don't put you in the NFL. And he did that. So, and I think every person that is a homosexual that goes into the industry, any industry, music, sports, anything in the public eye, if you going into acting, I should say, if you go into the industry, I think it's better to let people know up front what you're about. I'm married, point blank. Or because a lot of these singers, they don't tell people they're married, and then all these girls lusting over them and want them and stuff. Yeah, a wife is not gonna like that. A lot of people don't go out and tell people up front, I'm gay, because you're gonna have all these women lusting over you, and then eventually the women gonna be like, I'm not gonna buy his album no more. He's gay. He don't want me. I want a man who likes men, like women, and then it's gonna make you look bad. Just point and blank, like I always use Tevin Campbell as an example. He was a homosexual male, and I know a female that's a friend of the family. She had a crush on Tevin Campbell, and she was like, he's gay now. But she never said that she wouldn't still have relations with him. She just said she had a crush on him back in the day, and I'm quite sure there was a lot of women that had a crush on Tevin Campbell, and now he's a homosexual person. Just another example, Dennis Rodman. Not saying that he's gay, but what woman would you want to know what a man that wears wedding dresses and stuff like that? It's just the fact that if you come out before your career even began, it will make it more comfortable. Just like Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean came out before, you know, while his career was just starting to take off, and and most people accepted it. I mean, you don't hear too much of Frank Ocean, but he's a R&B singer, and they accepted it because he came out at the peak, at the beginning of his career. He didn't come out in the middle of his career, when like a lot of other people do, and then that's when their career start going down the drain. Or he didn't come out at the end, when he retired and stuff, say I'm gay, because then a lot of people look at it as bad, and a lot of because like I said, I believe in the football and in the sports industries, there's a lot of homosexual people. They're not gonna come out because their credibility to their game. You think if, for instance, Dwayne Wade, if he was a homosexual, what I'm saying, not saying he is, you think if he was to come out and say, oh, you think that they will be okay with it? They won't. Even though he's not, because he has the finest woman out there, Gabrielle Union. But you think they will want that man to actually come? You think they will actually support him in that? No. You know what I'm saying? There was a controversy one time about Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh from the Miami Heat, that he was, homosexual. But I don't believe he was. I just think that people just look at the things that he do as, homosexual tendencies, But I don't believe that, what I'm saying, that they should look down. I don't believe people should look down just because you come out with your sexuality. If you come out with your sexuality before you get into the field, they have only one thing: to accept it and not accept it. Because not accepting homosexuality is the same thing as not accepting African American people. That's still there, because gay, like I said before we went on break, homosexuality is the same as being black. They have to fight the same fight. Just like how Christians always say, you're going to hell, you're sinning, you're gay. No, all sins are created equally. Every sin that you do is created equally, and there is no sin greater than the other, like I was saying. And for Michael Sam's, I commend him from doing it, because it makes him look more credibility in his thing. Because I believe he's going to the NFL. I believe, as long as your stats, your game averages, and all of that matter is on point, it doesn't care what you do in your personal life, because you bringing your personal life out into the public before it goes. Because because a lot of these players, when they get into the NFL or basketball or baseball, some of their personal life leaks out, and then eventually it causes big old news controversy, big old, what I'm saying, situations, like when Kobe you know what I'm saying, slept around with his woman or cheated on his wife, and you know what I'm saying, when Dwayne Wade had another baby from another woman while he was getting, you know, a lot of this stuff, and you know it comes out in the open, and you got to realize, you know, basically that's what it, you know, like it's better for you to come out before your career takes off than to come out after, because it gives you more credibility on your half than, you know what I'm saying, than when if you would do it in the long run. We're gonna take one more break and we're gonna come back and wrap this up. This is the Roundtable Talk, and this is your boy C Money. We'll be back.